Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's spotlight session with our winner from the last month's Notes Challenge.
Yeah.
Her name is Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
Hello. Hi, Yana. How
Uh,
are you? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Yana?
it's Yana, yes.
Yana. Okay.
Yeah. I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing perfect.
Great.
Feel great. Nice sunny day here in Florida. It's great.
It's raining on my side, and it's already dark. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, a bit of a time change there. So
Yes. Great. I'm so excited about this session. I'm sure it's going to be so with so much energy and so
yeah.
interesting thing to talk about. But let's start maybe with a little bit of introduction. Maybe tell us a little bit more about you.
Sure. I had been a ghostwriter for over 17 years, and I after that much time, I got I was getting tired of it. So I went to Medium. Medium, I did really well at Medium, but Medium changed in a way I didn't like. So I checked out Substack, and I've always been interested in politics. So I decided to, because I know at Substack you need to have a niche of some type.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just going to write about everything, that makes it even harder. So I decided that I was going to do politics, and I'm a conservative and a Trump supporter. So that's what I focus on.
Yeah.
And I've been at Substack since January 20th of this year. So not even 2 months.
Not even 2 months. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing. Substack is a great platform because we can basically speak about everything, anything that we want to talk about. And I have, by the way, similar experience with Medium. I chose Medium for my core platform for writing last year, but then when it's changed, and I wanted to talk and write a lot about artificial intelligence, but now when it changed, they also created this negative connotation from
yeah
and I found my home on Substack because of that.
Yeah, and it's where I can write about. There's certain topics you need to write about on Medium in order to make it there, and I don't write that. So this is good for me. Substack is good for me.
I also don't like that Medium wants to tell us what to write about.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's focusing on Substack now.
Yeah, Substack it's been great. I love Substack.
Yeah,
I really do.
What do you aim to achieve here?
I want to continue to find my tribe. I'm finding them. And continue. I think Notes is really good for that. Just continue write. I love to write, so I'm gonna write anyway. So I love to write. So just continue to produce, and I'm patient, and I have faith in God, and eventually, just keep going. Like I want Substack to be my home now. I want Substack to be my home, and hopefully I can stay here. So now I'm Substack.
Great.
Now that's what my focus. I'm not focusing on anything else.
Yeah.
So
great.
Yeah.
You have a free newsletter, but also a paid option, right?
I have free subscribers, but also I paywall. I have paid, and for my free subscribers, they get my public posts. But my paid subscribers get not only the public posts, but also my deep dives, my book reviews, my weekly news roundups. My chats. Well, chats are open to everybody right now. But eventually, like my contests are only going to be eventually for my paid. But right now, it's still open to everybody. So I produce a lot, I think, for what I do.
Yeah.
I think I covered pretty much all of it. Yeah.
Yeah. What are, can you share some best practices for growing on Substack? A lot of people.
Notes is really good.
Yeah.
Notes is, I have a note that has over 300 likes, and I mean, and a lot of restacks. And so if you can get some of those, you can get attention that way. And be consistent with what you're producing.
Yeah.
Unless you're a famous conservative, you can't just put out one thing a month.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to keep producing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a famous conservative person on Substack, and there's a number of them.
Yeah.
Anything they put out is going to get attention. I have to just keep at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I need to put out, I mean, not overdo it, but 2 or 3 things a week, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but
yeah.
I don't see how I would get any attention if I didn't do that.
True. Yeah.
So,
no, also some people in your niche are doing daily also.
That's a lot. For me, it would be a lot because I put out articles.
Yeah.
And they're not AI written or anything like that. So I'm really they take a little bit of work.
Yeah.
And another thing I forgot to say is you need to respond to your comment.
Yeah.
I try to respond to every comment I have. Now, these famous conservatives who have, thousands of people, they can't respond to everything, but I'm not one of those people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at this stage in my life, I can respond to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if it's just a heart. You know what I mean? Even if it's just a heart.
Yeah.
Just respond. Let people know that you're paying attention. You do that. You're really good at that. And you've got a ton of people following you, and you always respond to everybody. I mean, if you can do it, then someone like me should be able to do it.
Yes. I also believe we should definitely do this. By the way, for this part of our audience, for the people who don't really know what is famous conservative, can you share a little bit? Just
who a famous conservative would be, or just like somebody like now I'm going blank now.
Sorry,
I'm on the spot. Like I said, Adam Coleman is one of my favorites. Laura Loomer is extremely famous. God, they've got everybody from, I can't think right now. I'm on the spot.
It's okay. It's okay. Sorry.
But anybody in the news.
From the also I see a lot of those people coming. They actually come with their audiences on Substack.
They come with their audiences. Matt Taibbi, he's another one. They already have an audience.
I recently read a note from I think it was Hamish or Chris Best, one of the founders or Substack, who just mentioned that one person started 2 chats and made 6 figures out of this. And then I looked at, and it was one of those guys that there's just a huge audience. Of course, you're gonna make that.
You already have that. Yeah. So Harmeet Dillon has a Substack. Well, she's got everybody. Everybody. She doesn't have to. She's gonna get people listening to her.
Yeah. All right. Yes. For the rest of us, it's really difficult. But that's how it is. But basically, it's right now. I believe Substack is in growth phase. So growth phase. Yeah. It's really easy, especially compared to the other platforms like other social media, where you basically it's close to impossible if you're new and you don't have any following or no audience. Very, very difficult. So that's why I love Substack, even if you're not one of those famous people. It's just it's really easy to grow organically if you do, like you said, if you're consistent and show up and do the work, then things start happening. All right. Can you share some challenges that you have faced while you have been on your short Substack journey?
The challenges would be just being a a conservative and a Trump supporter, there's a lot of people on Substack who are on the other side of the aisle. So I never see a lot of conservatives in on the popular. They put the popular political pieces up.
Yeah.
And there's never a conservative, but I know that that's not. I know that people on the left aren't the only popular people.
Yeah.
So that bothers me, but I just have to deal with it. And if I'm in a chat and I don't, all I say, if I even use the word MAGA,
yeah,
it's going to bring a whole bunch of people who are triggered by it and attack me. And all I've done is like given a link to my profile. So that kind of thing will happen. Yeah. But that's just part of it. Yeah. That happens to every conservative Trump supporter on Substack is going to have to deal with that. And if you can't deal with it, then you shouldn't be you shouldn't be in this area. You should be doing something else.
Yeah.
So you have to have a thick skin. You have to be strong.
Yeah.
And if I have to be strong for somebody else, I'm happy. I'm fine doing that because I can understand somebody who doesn't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. Let me talk for you. My mouth is big enough. Let me do the talking. I'm more than happy to do, because I have people writing me telling me, you know, I love what you're saying. I wish I could say that too, but I can't because of my job or because of whatever. But I don't work for anybody.
Yeah. No.
So
yeah, people have those barriers. It's really amazing if you can freely speak up what you think on those topics, and also there's a huge positive thing out of this, because in this niche I see people are growing really fast. So I think you have a huge potential already on Substack, because this one of the topics that is really like this topic, your area, if we call it a niche, we can call it like a niche.
Yeah.
And finance is really huge on Substack. So
so I'm excited about Substack. I appreciate not having to, because I'm not ghostwriting.
Yeah.
Well, I had a client who wanted me to do a Wikipedia page, which I did. Yeah. But I'm not. For the most part, I'm not ghostwriting anymore. So.
Yeah. All right. Can you tell us a little bit more about your offer on Substack? What you offer? You already shared a little bit, but what are the benefits for your paid subscribers?
My paid subscribers are going to get. They're going to get my deep dive articles. Yeah. They're going to get my book reviews, and I'm really excited about and these are my most popular based on Substack statistics, my weekly news roundups.
Yeah. So, can you share cover in them? Like
so I keep up with the news all week.
Yeah.
Conservative news.
Yeah. Okay.
I keep up with that all week. And I pick out the items that I think other people who are interested in conservative topics should know, so that they don't have to
look up the news,
look up all that stuff and deal with all the like, I know where to look, where the news is pretty genuine and not propaganda. I pretty much know where to go. And so I pick out some items I think people should know, and every Friday, I put that out.
Okay.
And those have been my most popular. And then also, I do my chats. I just had a chat today.
Yeah.
But once a month, I do contests. The last person won a shot glass with a Trump illustration on the front of it.
Yeah.
What's the
contest about? How is that contest organized?
I pick out a prize, and then in my chat, I'll ask a question, and everybody who participates, then I go to like random.org and assign each person a number, and then I let random.org decide who won.
Yeah, great.
So that's, so I'm excited about that.
Great idea for engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I try to look for American made companies where things are American made, because I'm an American and my audience is, I think I may have some Canadians, but I think most of my audience is primarily American, and that's who I write for.
Yeah.
So I look for American made products. And
great. And you give them as a prize to winners of those?
So yeah, so then once a month I give a prize of a product I've picked out.
Great. That's really amazing.
Yeah. So that's something I do, because I appreciate my paid subscribers. I do. I appreciate all my subscribers, but I really want to give my paid subscribers something to look forward to every week.
Great. Okay. Anything else that you have for them?
Activity? Oh, also a new thing I'm doing. If there's a topic for my paid subscribers, if there's a topic that they want me to research within conservative topic that they want me to research and write about, I will do that, and then I will credit them and link to their Substack or their business or whatever they want me, website or whatever they want me to link to. So that's something new I'm going to do.
That's really
no one has taken me up on that offer yet, but I let all my paid subscribers know that that it's out there. So
that's really nice.
Yeah. So I think that covers it.
Yeah. Anything new that you plan to introduce to your Substack in the near future?
I was working on a book when I was at Medium.
Okay.
But now that I'm doing politics, I still want to do a similar theme, but I need to tweak it to fit my niche, to fit MAGA conservatives. So I'm figuring out how to do that. It's a mind, body, and soul book, but I want to try to make it fit better with what I'm doing now.
But that's an interesting intersection between the two topics.
Because I want everybody to be healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, but I don't want to. I want to put out the book in a way that it appeals to what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea I would be at Substack. Well, now that I'm at Substack, I changing things. So I will be having a book coming out. I just need to figure out how I want to do that.
Yeah, but writing a book on Substack is really could be a really great experience, because you could do it like you could create it in public, so publishing chapter online, and get early feedback from your audience really fast.
Yeah, that's really good too. Yeah. I really like everything that they offer, like the ability to have a chat, to put up now you can put videos in your notes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and
I haven't done a podcast yet, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, and also the lives they wrote out to the whole community base, not only to bestsellers, which is amazing. A lot of people doing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you mentioned you have a note with a couple of hundred likes. Can you tell a little bit more about it?
It's a controversial. That one I probably shouldn't. It's a controversial note. Okay. It's a note that people on the left wouldn't like. So I probably shouldn't say what the note is, but people who are conservative Trump supporters, they love it.
Okay.
And I just keep getting every day. Yeah. I keep getting more likes, restacks.
Yeah. Does it bring you comments? Do you gain subscribers out of it?
So I've gotten a few subscribers out of it.
Yeah.
No paid subscribers out of it, but a few subscribers out of it. Yeah.
Great, amazing. Awesome. No, it's okay. And you said you're writing everything. You're not using artificial intelligence or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah. How much time does it take you? Out of curiosity.
Right. Now, I've been writing for so long that I can usually write an article in maybe 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fast reader and I write about what I already know.
Yeah.
Now, if I had to start all like from the beginning, it would take me longer, but I'm doing conservative topics.
Yeah.
So even if somebody gives me a topic, it's going to need to be within what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So that I know something about it already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I did something on should the U.S. stay in the I did should the U.S. stay within I can't think right now.
That's okay.
It's so hard. Like when you're doing one of these, sometimes I can't. Maybe it's my age.
No, it's okay.
I can't think about what my last article was, but that one didn't take me too long to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah,
NATO. Should the U.S. stay within NATO?
Okay.
Was my last article,
and
that took me maybe 4 hours.
Great. Yeah. That's a lot. Yeah, I also have sometimes when especially the articles for paid subscribers, sometimes takes me, if I deep dive and do some research and do some like prepare some materials in this, it could go. I think I had once, it was about my whole Saturday went for this one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But do you write a lot though?
No, I try to write every other day. But notes basically many times per day, and I try to put something out there every day, basically every single.
I noticed you put something out every day.
Yeah.
At least in notes and.
Yeah, but that was in the early days of Substack, because I took paid subscription really seriously, and I wanted to really do it I immersed in the process basically.
But I've been writing for so long that I love writing, so I don't. It doesn't bother me. I enjoy doing it, and I don't want to do anything else. So
I also very much. Really. All right. Anything else you want to share about Substack?
No, I think I covered everything
about your Substack
that I know. I mean, I'm new, so I don't know everything about Substack, but I've learned a lot.
Yeah. You're new, but you're growing pretty well, basically.
I'm growing pretty well.
Yeah.
I have 94 subscribers.
Okay.
In total. So I'm happy with that number.
Yeah. No, for just 1 month and something, it's really
really
okay. It's more than okay. 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 So do you think it's really short time, but if you had to start Substack all over again, would you do something differently?
I would start paywall immediately.
Right.
See, what happens is people don't have enough confidence in what they have, or they think they don't have enough, and so they wait.
Yeah.
And I would, if my advice, in fact, I put a note out about that today. Yeah. My advice is start paywalling immediately. Don't wait, because you're putting, I mean, your people may want to pay for what you have, but they can if you don't have your paywall turned on.
Yeah. So
as soon as I turned it on, I got like 3 people right away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's 3 people could have came earlier had I turned it on earlier.
Exactly.
So just turn it on now. Yeah. And I used to think you had to have, I read somewhere that you had to have like 1,000 subscribers before you turned on paid. And in fact, Substack even said that.
No.
And so that's what I thought. You don't have to have that.
No. Thank you so much for that. I'm also a big believer that you should enable, and I also did it for myself when I started on Substack. Just immediately, you have to figure out what you will offer for paid subscribers, what will be for free subscribers, and just then start
Right.
one, and that's the right way. And by the way, when I started, I also got like immediately few subscribers that got paid. It's just how it should be. All right. What would you say to newcomers on Substack?
To newcomers, I would say, again, be consistent. Figure out what you want to write about. I would say focus on one thing. Mine is conservative, MAGA, politics.
Yeah.
Focus on one thing. Decide how much content you want to put out every week and stick to that.
Yeah.
Unless you're some famous person bringing in all your people, or not, if you've got a lot of people you're bringing in, then that's different. But I started from scratch, nothing.
Yeah.
So if you're brand new, know what you want to write about, stick to a schedule, and turn your paywall on.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, you don't have to do paid. You can do everything for free if you want, but I believe that every writer, if you're a writer, deserves to be paid. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So
I also believe paid newsletter is a must for every writer. A lot of the writers are, for some reason, have that kind of, a barrier, or I don't know what it's like, a limited belief or something that makes them scares them from asking people for money, which is
right. Yeah, a lot of people are more than happy to write for free.
Yeah.
And that's just not. That's not where I come from.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Me too. Yeah. Then they go and put a lot of efforts to create products and monetize and sell to their audiences. But actually, truth is that you could do this along with a paid newsletter. You don't have to choose between free or paid. It's just both.
Right.
Basically.
Do both.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. I do put out free content.
Yeah, me too. Me
too.
Yeah. Okay. Would you share some books that have significantly influenced you?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump.
Okay.
How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. I recommend that to everybody. I don't care who you are.
One of my favorites. Yes.
It's a book that after I read that book, I stopped worrying. Yeah. I stopped being a worrier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an excellent book, very old book.
Yeah.
Classic. And it helped me tremendously. Yeah. The Bible, because I just, the Bible, just so many parts of the Bible have helped me. I'm a huge, in terms of just an author, I'm a huge fan of Augustine Burroughs. He does memoirs. I've read everything of his. It's not necessarily that I'm getting anything out of him, because he was like a drug addict and came from like a horrible family and everything, but he's just a really good writer. Yeah. So, yeah, that's
great. Thank you so much for that. Would you be able to share some productivity tips for people?
Productivity? I get up at like 5 a.m.
All right.
And
you're a 5 a.m. person.
I get up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, okay.
And I start get on Substack right away. And then by the afternoon, I can go get up and go exercise. Or I'm a dancer, so I'll dance or go to the gym or do some stretching or something. If you're sitting all day, like most writers do, you got to get up.
Yeah.
you've got to move.
Yeah.
Or you're not helping yourself, especially when you get to be my age.
Yeah.
So by the afternoon, I'm out of the house doing something.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, I'm relaxing with my husband.
Yeah.
So Substack is over by for me by like late afternoon, maybe.
That's great.
I mean, now that doesn't mean I'm not checking it. You're checking notes. You're checking the fee. You're still checking it, but I'm not like creating stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So if you could be a morning person, that's great.
Yeah.
But some people aren't. So
no, I'm not. I'm one of those people. I have to try.
Really? Because you put stuff out. Oh, you might. Well.
No, it's your time. Maybe it's different. But
Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying. There was.
You don't have to be.
No.
Some people are great at night.
Yeah, more productive in the afternoon and in the evenings. But I think that could be changed if you. If you tune yourself to one rhythm and then stick to it and be consistent on it, I think it's manageable.
Yeah.
But I do agree, because I had that period in my life in the past where I was getting up very early, sometimes 5 o'clock, sometimes even at 4 o'clock.
I've done that.
Yeah.
But the problem is I need my sleep too.
Yeah.
It's also not good to not get enough sleep at my age. You're a lot younger than me. At my age, you've got to get your sleep also.
Yeah, that's definitely. And when you managed to get up that early, it was amazing, because you could do so much things.
Yeah, I mean, I just get so much done.
Yeah, and nobody.
And it'll be like 12 o'clock, and I've already got a whole lot done.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Yeah, I have to try again. That.
No, you're doing great. You're doing better than most people on Substack. You're doing fine.
I could, but you could always improve. I'm a person who always looks for improvement, and there's always room for improvement.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, final question. If money is not an issue, what would you do?
See, I'm living the life that I want to live right now. Money isn't really an issue for my husband and I. I'm a writer. I'm doing the job that I've always wanted to do. There's no other job that I want to do. We travel.
Great.
That's not it. I'm living the life that I want to live, and I found Substack, so that's good. If I didn't have Substack, then it would be what other site could I be on?
Yeah.
Like Medium didn't work out, so what other site could I be on? But I found Substack.
Yeah.
And I really think that, I don't know if you've ever read The Secret.
Yeah.
Or if you believe in any of that, but good things come to me.
Yeah.
Like after Medium, that totally, like, I didn't want to be on Medium anymore. Then there's Substack. Yeah. So all I can do is hope that Substack does well. And if not, then hopefully something else will come up.
Oh, that's an amazing answer. Actually, I always tell people who give that kind of an answer, it means that you have already, you are already living an abundant life.
Yeah, I am. And I just.
Yeah, and not only for, not doesn't mean only about money, but
right.
Because you can live an abundant life even without a lot of money.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm feeling good about everything.
Yeah. That's how the universe works, actually. When you have that kind of mindset, and then good things happen to you, as you said.
Yeah. Good things happen, Yeah. So far I'm okay. Your health is extremely important.
Yeah.
And so far I've got my health. Yeah. So
it should be number one priority to all of us.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for this session. It was
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to reading more of your continuing to follow you on Substack.
Thank you so much, Colleen.
Taking your advice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
See you and have a nice day.
And have a great day.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Join me for a spotlight session like this. All you need to do is to join one of my monthly challenges, either notes or writing. Stay consistent and make sure you add yourself to the accountability tracker. Oh, and you have to be one of my paid members. If you complete just one of those challenges in just one single month, it's highly probable that I will select you for a spotlight session so that you can talk about yourself, share your personal story, and spread the word about your Substack so that more people will learn about it and hopefully become your subscribers. I distribute those sessions to my entire subscriber list on Substack, ConvertKit, NowKit, and my Medium account and my social media channels. It's easy to win those challenges, and all you need to do is just to stay consistent. I see you inside.